Well, hi all, a quick catch up. As you can see, we've got four, there's two there, one at the bottom and one up there. Four out of the nest, lovely birds. Even though the father is a lightly ticked bird with a slight black tick on the top of his head, black mark, as you can see, the chicks, let me see if I can move them out of the way a bit. The chicks have got, a couple of them have got black belly, a bit of a black on the belly. One's got a slight black mark on the side of its cheek, if you can see there, if it can get to focus. And I think it's a pretty much clear bird at the back. The other four are out here. You've got one down there. Now the father is a totally clear bird here with no ticks at all, no black marks, but as you can see the young have got, that one's got a slight black mark on its head, that's got a black wing, one black wing tip, clear bird at the back, and that's the one that's, even though it's the same age, down the bottom is roughly half the size of the others. I didn't think it would survive. When the young came out of the nest, that one jumped ship as well. But it's grown a bit since it's been out. It's been out, I don't know, 4 or 5 days now. And mother's still feeding it. They have built a nest. And that one's built a nest as well. And the cockbird, which is still in the middle here, as you can see, is desperate to get there with the hen. And the cockbird down here, I have ran them with the hens. They've been mating, but obviously the hens have still got a job to do. They're still feeding the young. This troublesome creature down here, she laid 4 eggs and was sitting on 4 eggs, and then threw 3 of them out on the floor and smashed them. She was there by herself, so I know it's her, it's not the cockbird that's done it. So I took the nest pan out, it's been out a week, put it back in again this morning. She straight away built a nest and has been mating with the cockbird. This hen has been mating as well, so she'll probably go back to nest soon, because most of the young are starting to pick up by themselves, pick up soft food. Like the hen that was down the bottom has now moved up into here, because the poor hen I had in there, she actually broke an egg inside of her. I seen yolk on the floor. I thought, couldn't see any shell, thought it was a bit weird, and then she went a bit quiet and but unfortunately died. So I've had to move this intensive cockbird up. She bred for me last year, but never successfully reared any of the young. But she's a year older now, so might be more successful. He's desperate to be with her. I've not seen them actually mating, and yet he's been in there quite a few times. If I let him in there now, he wants to be with her all the while, but I've not seen him feed her. I've not seen any activity whatsoever. So but she must be about ready, because I say she's made a nice nest, but nothing seems to be going off. But still early, I don't really mind. These are picking up as well. The youngsters are all picking up bits out, soft food, pearl morbide, and she's also been mating with the cockbird. So I think she'll go down in the next few days. I'm hoping she's still going to come out to feed the young. That's my only downside, because I've not got a cockbird in there with them, and I normally have a cockbird, so I've got no cockbird to take on the duties when the hen is sitting. So, but there again, she seems pretty sensible. She's not let the cock mate with her really while she's still feeding these, but now they're starting to feed themselves, I think things will change. That's it for now. As you can see, 8 birds out, which is first round out of 2 hens, which is a fantastic result. Can't get a good shot of these. Let me take the water pot out of the way. Oh, there we go. Yeah, I mean, that's a fantastic result at the minute. All lovely birds. They'll be moving down into the lower cages when I see them start to feed, you know, really well by themselves. And I've got a camera in here so I can watch them from the lounge because often when you come into the bird room, everything that was doing the stop, so you can't tell if they're breeding, eating or what. So I'll put him, see if he has a go with her. He's been wanting to go with her. She's looking a bit tentative. He's been the cockbird, when I let him in here, he picks up normally a load of nesting material and starts carrying it at the back of his beak. He's starting to pick up bits. Then he goes and sits in the nest. Trying to encourage her. She goes on there. She'll often sit on there now, and he'll try and mate with her sitting on the nest, which obviously is not going to be a very successful breeding, because he can't get to a lower half, if you like. You see, he's not really, you know, carrying stuff around. Say, come on, this is what you should be doing, missus. Anyway, that's it for now. Hope everybody else is doing all right. As I said before, I see some mixed tails, good and bad. A lot of dead in the shell, a lot of eggs being laid on the floor, people losing birds. So I've had my small share of that, but being I've only got a small stud of birds, I think 8 birds is going well at the minute, and it's only the first round. So see you all, and bye for now.